lot of pushback. But what about class sizes? What about ventilation? What about these really serious substantive issues that parents, teachers, students want to see addressed before we go back to school?
What specifically should they be doing, Brad?
Well, I think there's a lot of different measures that could be taken. I think increasing testing capacity is a big one that we've been pressing for. I think that ensuring that the contact tracing capacity is strong in the public health system, both in that region and others. Especially when we get back to school, I imagine that we're going to see sudden surges in demand for both testing and contact tracing capabilities. So the whole premise behind us going under lockdown for a number of months here earlier this year was so that the provincial government would have the opportunity to build up our public health and our healthcare capacity to be ready for what some people anticipate as a second wave. It doesn't look like the government has made those investments across the board yet, and so those are some of the ones that really jump to mind in terms of urgently needing to be addressed now before kids go back to the classroom.
Right now, the response system is only online. Do you have any concerns about that?
Well, as we saw with kids learning remotely, unfortunately, there is a digital divide in our province. And so how are you going to get the message and the color code out to people who are on one side of that digital divide that may not have access to Wi-Fi devices or may live in a part of the province that doesn't have reliable cell phone service? So I think that, again, there is a solution to these problems, but the government needs to make investments in order to make those things work. And so we do need to see more of that. Yeah. All right, thanks everybody. Thank you all.